So we'll call the meeting to order and start with the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I would welcome anyone who's watching this from afar. We're a very small group tonight. Nicole, we'll just do the roll call for Catherine. There's Karen Lee, Nicole Caputo, Beth Waterman, and Catherine Del Tufo is on Zoom. So technically we have, I think, 6 people on our committee at the moment. Is that correct? Yep. Nicole is interested in joining us, but technically that's not a quorum, three of us here. But I would just like to accept the minutes as presented.
I make a motion to accept the minutes.
I'll second it, and if we have motions, but we, all in favor? Aye. Now, at tonight's meeting, I wanted to talk about our priorities that we discussed last month and the comprehensive plan. So let's start with the comprehensive plan.
Okay.
Karen, you want to say a few words about it?
Yes, I can. So the comprehensive
Wait,
plan.
let's get a microphone here too.
Okay, so the comprehensive plan, the task force is having their kickoff meeting on the 25th of January, which is this coming Sunday? Saturday. Saturday, I apologize, Saturday. And there's 3 different meetings that will take place between Phoenicia and Pine Hill, where residents can come and participate, ask questions, and learn about the comprehensive plan. There's also a survey that is available now on the website where people can actually, when they attend these meetings, they can actually fill them out right there. We'll have computers to do that, and also from their home. And everyone is encouraged to participate because it's a very important project that enables the town to update their comprehensive plan, which affects funding and grants and things like that for the town. And that's where we are with that.
And describe the 3 events, because there are 3 different separate meetings, and each one is a little different. So people might want to attend. You can come and go. It's not like a sit down, listen to a long story or anything. It's you want to describe what each one is?
So they've designed 3 different opportunities. One starts in the morning in Phoenicia at the parish hall. It'll be what's called a plan cake. The pancakes will be served, and it's an opportunity for neighbors to come together and to ask questions and learn more. The time is between 10 a.m. and noon. Then there is another presentation, which is a public meeting, which would take place here at the town hall. That is between 1 and 2:30 p.m., and it will have information about the planning process, preliminary findings, and what the considerations are for zoning development and more. And the last one is going to be at the Pine Hill Community Center from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., which is called Community Quilt of Resolutions. And again, there will be an opportunity to share your vision for the future of Shandaken. And all of these, you can attend one, you can attend all 3. I'm planning on attending all 3 just to get a understanding of everyone's interests and concerns and recommendations, suggestions, things like that, that we can implement in our committee. And as the liaison to the comprehensive plan, I am particularly interested, obviously, in our conservation and our climate initiatives.
Thank you. If anyone is not familiar with where Parish Hall is, It's at 109 Main Street in Phoenicia. It's opposite St. Francis de Sales Church. So 3 meetings, and I hope if you can't come that you will fill out the survey and participate through that.
Right.
Everyone should.
And that survey can be found on the town website, and it will be available through up to March, beginning of March. Hang on, let me just double check. Okay, so it's open through March 1st of 2025. And everyone is invited to participate in the survey.
So that's
That's
the news.
That's the
The news
news
about the
on the
comprehensive
comprehensive
plan.
plan. And one thing I want to say about it is what makes this a special process is that the town was able to get grant money that enabled us to get, to hire outside consultants to come and help facilitate the process, which is going to be, has a total about 18 months, I believe. So it's an excellent way to get everyone involved and engaged and have their voices heard.
Thanks, Karen.
Yep.
So, the other 2 subjects that I wanted to talk about tonight, one is we had identified that we wanted to do some disaster plan and a program or workshop or whatever, that we wanted to do this. And Heidi Emmerich from Ulster, let's see, she's from the Ashokan Watershed Stream Management Program, and she also works for the county. Heidi has agreed to help us. So I wanted to let you know what I reached out to her, and she will speak. And but she needs us to do a lot of the planning. So I'm hoping that people will volunteer to help with this planning process for this meeting. She says, maybe we should start by looking at who you want to speak. Me, John, that was the man from Catskill Watershed Corporation, and who else? Well, I wanted to get the woman from Cornell who was here, Anna, and that's probably enough. And then we can find a date that works for us all. Then we can discuss target audience, where to hold it, and how to get the word out. If it's possible, my colleague Max can help with the coordination, if you'd like. I just unfortunately don't have the capacity right now to help plan it. I have 2 other major training events I'm planning, plus the Olive LFA is ongoing, and the Shandaken CRS activities are ramping up, and we're wrapping up Lanesville LFA. I can, however, put on a PowerPoint presentation together in coordination with John and just show up. Sorry, that's not my typical level of service, but let me know. Maybe we can schedule an initial planning call the latter half of the 2nd week of February with whomever you want involved and see who can volunteer to coordinate what. Principally, we have to plan the meeting agenda, speakers and topics, date, time, venue, logistics, and public outreach. So that's what Heidi would like to do, and I'm just wondering if either of you or Catherine or some of our members who aren't here might be interested in working on this as a committee kind of situation where we,
Yep.
yeah.
I would be,
Okay.
yes.
Great. So I will reach out to Heidi and tell her that we are a committee of 3 and that we'll set up a Zoom
With her.
to meet with her sometime. Now, what time is good for you? During the day?
Nights tend to not be great,
Yeah.
but I can usually
I think it's
do-
daytime we're talking about.
Yeah, like noon probably
Noon.
would be good, just 'cause I do work,
Yeah.
but I can usually break free around noon and.
Yeah,
and
okay.
join at something.
So we'll schedule something around noon.
The only day that doesn't work is Tuesday, usually.
Okay. Okay, so that's Nicole and Karen. Now, Let's see. Membership, I wanted also to mention this email that I sent out to everyone. And I sent it to you also, Nicole, but maybe you didn't see it. I sent it later today.
Yes.
It's called, it's for a webinar on Friday, January 24th, from 10 to 11 via Zoom. And the title is Predicting and Preparing for Extreme Precipitation, Lessons for the Ashokan Reservoir Basin from the Delaware River Basin. And it's being presented by a professor from Cornell, and who is also director of the Northeast Regional Climate Center. And so this should be an interesting discussion of recent events related to precipitation. If anyone is interested in registering, you can contact me and I'll send you the info.
Okay, I already signed up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What else? Our other priority really for this year is to work on the Community Climate Action Plan.
Okay.
And I think our next step for that would be to try to have a Zoom meeting with our whole committee and Eleanor and Mina from Hudson Valley Regional Council, who can give us more background about, and direction, I hope, for working on this plan.
Okay.
And then we will schedule some workshops.
Okay, great.
So I will try to set up something with Eleanor and let everyone know, and Eleanor and Mina, so that we can then create a schedule and a deadline and kind of
Target dates and things
Yeah,
like that. So
yeah.
they're going-
make more progress. So, Rob said he didn't have any solar mapping updates, and I don't have anything related to the recycling center. Karen did the comprehensive plan. Catherine, you want to say anything about pollinator pathway or dark sky?
Well, as you and I discussed today on the phone, the pollinator pathway project in Glenbrook Park is going to happen in the not too distant future. Hopefully, I think that you said by autumn. And once that's done, or once that's in progress, we'll need some volunteer muscles to help put the project into place, but it's just a waiting game right now, but it's gonna happen. And the Dark Sky Initiative, I looked up the International Dark Sky organization. I signed up for their newsletter, which I haven't gotten any yet, but there are ways to, and basically requires having the proper lighting, nighttime lighting, obviously, that qualifies for their accepted use. And I have to do a little more research to see if like any place can get certified and then be part of the map. The only local chapter is in Westchester County. They're all over the world, but the one in New York State that's nearest, actually maybe the only one in New York State, is in Westchester County. I haven't contacted them directly, but I was pursuing, researching the lighting that is accepted by them, and maybe it can be a proposal to the town at some point, but I'm waiting to get some more information.
Okay, well, this might be something to mention at the comprehensive plan meeting. You know, the possibility,
Okay,
Sure.
I can bring that up. Yeah.
Sure.
yeah. In the survey, they say, you know, what would you like to see in Shandaken, or what are things that, you know, new ideas and all that kind of stuff.
Okay,
So I think that this,
I think it's a
Might
great
be
idea.
yeah, possible. Anybody have anything else they want to bring up? It's really,
I do have one other thing to discuss, but there's no, I don't have any good information. I've recontacted, I called the school, I sent out more emails to the people who I was directed to again, and I still have not gotten one response from anyone in the recent past. Last year, before Earth Day, I did get a response, but they had a conflicting event. So I still haven't heard anything, and I'm not quite sure if I mean, maybe going to the school and going into the principal's office and saying, you know, why isn't anyone answering me, might be helpful, but I've sent out many emails and gotten no responses about trying to get some young folks involved.
Well, thank you.
I did talk to another parent of a student that does have a kid still in high school, and she was going to get back to me after talking to Coco Asada, who I do know, who's the class president. And I still haven't heard back from my friend Michelle, who was going to get in touch, had contact with her. So we'll see. Maybe something will happen.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome for nothing.
And that is possibly the shortest meeting we've ever had. So let's hope that next month we have more members and more to talk about. But I think we will because of the comprehensive plan, and we will have talked with Heidi, and we'll have more things to work on. So, I thank you. Without further ado, we'll adjourn. I move we adjourn this meeting.